Hello there. How are you all doing, beautiful people out there? Welcome back again to the Guided Dreams YouTube channel. Now, this is a quick breaking news today, the 27th of March 2024. Now, the province of Ontario today they announced, in a new release that they are giving priority to public post-secondary education programs that will help graduates get into in-demand jobs here in Ontario. Now, so if you are planning to come into Ontario to study, um, this video is for you to make the right decision because based on this information that they released today is a game changer that might be able to tinker a little bit with your course of study or even in a nutshell the province of study. So stay with me on this one as I enlighten you about this new release from Ontario. Okay, now you might want to change your course of study or even the province at the end of this video. Now, what is the aim or what is the purpose for which the Ontario government are saying that we are focusing on courses that will get people in demand jobs? It is simply because they are trying to meet, you know, the province labor market in reaction to the federal government's cap on the number of applications for study permits from international students for the next 2 years. You remember I made a video before. Check out this video up there that gave you clarity, about the new changes that IRCC brought in the issue of international students coming in to study in Canada. Now, quickly, what is the Ontario government saying and what are they putting out there in this new release? Basically, they are saying that 96% of the study permit that they will release in Ontario will go to publicly funded colleges and universities. A whooping 96% will be channeled to publicly funded colleges and universities. So if you are seeking for admission, make sure that the college or the university wherein you are seeking out admission is publicly funded. Because if not, your chances of being granted that acceptance letter will be low. Because even the federal government themselves, they have halved, that is, they sliced by 50% the quota of study permits given to Ontario as a province. Now, Ontario itself is also saying that 96% of the study permits that they will be issuing will go to these publicly funded colleges and universities, leaving us with just 4% that will go to private universities or what you call the language schools or other institutions in the province. So it simply means that career colleges, they will not receive any form of applications, which is quite unfortunate. Now, it might interest you to know that Ontario has just basically about 4 private universities. Okay, and these universities are what you call the International Business University. I think that was founded in 2021. And you have the Redeemer University, you have the Tyndale University, and you have the Yorkville University. So these are the 4 private universities you have in Ontario. Now, I said in a few minutes ago that career colleges will not be receiving any form of applications. Now, what are career colleges in a jiffy? These are simply colleges that offer certificate and diploma programs in some fields such as maybe business, health services, human resources, even ICT, electronics services, and things like that. Now, people usually go to them because they are quick and they give admission like crazy. They give admission like almost throughout the year. Now, people who require, specific skills will go there to do short-term programs that will sharpen their skills in, any area of life they desire, to be able to fit into the job market. People who also desire academic qualification and want to add to their practical skills and become more competitive in the job market, they also find themselves going to these career colleges. Unfortunately, going forward, at least for the next 2 years, no applications will be going to these career colleges. Sadly, so Ontario alone has over 600 career colleges. So if you want to check out if the school, maybe your agent is working towards giving you admission, is a career college, I'll put in the website where you will confirm for yourself if if your school is part of these career colleges, so you can do well to stay away from it. Okay. So another thing that is part of this release that came in today is that institutions will receive applications according to these four set criteria. Number one is that they are prioritizing programs that are in high demand fields, which are in the skilled trades, the human resources in health, the STEM, the hospitality industry, and childcare. So if you are smart, make sure that your program, that the program you are offering is under these set areas that are in high demand, even in terms of job opportunities. Because those of us here, is not hearsay, those of us in Ontario, we know that these in-demand occupations, they have jobs. That is why when people say there are no jobs in Ontario, it depends on where you are looking. Now the government is telling you these are in demand areas, and we are aligning international students to be able to go in these areas, because once they are done with their education, there is a higher probability that they will receive job offers in these areas. Okay, so the second thing that came out is that no institution can exceed their 2023 admission levels. Then number three, which is what they call the last safety measure, is that as these these institutions are offering admissions, they will never exceed more than 55% of the domestic enrollment in 2023. So if they are taking foreign candidates, they will never exceed the 55% of the institution's first year domestic enrollment, as in the year 2023. But however, there is an exception to this. Now, those areas that are in high demand, like the skilled trade, the human resources in health, the STEM, hospitality, and childcare, they are exempt. So these institutions can enroll people as much as they can carry, up to their maximum carrying capacity. Now, the fourth thing there is that French language enrollment will also be prioritized. And the reason is very simple. Firms compete for French speakers. That's why if you are bilingual in Canada, you're a hot cake. Okay? So if you are smart as well, like I said, you can do well if you can carry it. Not all of us can speak French. Okay? Now, if you can, do something that has to do with the French language. First thing, your admission will be guaranteed, and also you have faster way to get employment, and also faster way, because I mean the express centric CRS score for French speakers very low, less than 400, whereas the the general draw is over 500. So you stand a quicker chance of converting yourself to permanent residency at the end. Now, other important points in this news release is that application for 22 out of the 23 universities we have in Ontario will remain the same as the 2023 level. The only university that will witness a decrease is the Algoma University. So they will have a decrease from the usual number of people that they enrolled in the year 2023. So if you are considering that university as well, don't put your eggs in one basket. That's all I will say, because they will experience a decrease in number of people compared to their 2023 applications. Now, for the colleges, out of the 24 colleges that we have, 11 will continue to accept applications like in the year 2023. However, Conestoga College and other public-private colleges there are some public-private colleges that are in a collaboration, they will experience the biggest reductions. As a matter of fact, those courses that are run by some private universities in collaboration with public universities, they no longer qualify for postgraduate work permit starting from May of this year, 2024. Now, what does this mean to you? These are my personal advice to you. Anyways, I've said this before. First of all, number one, target courses that are in these highly demanding areas, or what you call the high demand areas, such as the skilled trades, human resources in health, such as the STEM, hospitality industry, childcare, early childhood education. These are very, very, very highly demanded areas. Even personal support workers, healthcare givers. Ontario, they are expecting that they need 6,000 people in the next few years just for healthcare givers. So target courses in these areas. Now, avoid, what you call the career colleges. There is no more, hope for them in the next 2 years. They will not help you to, realize your dreams. Check the link in this video's description for these colleges. At least for the next 2 years, you can do well to stay away from them. Now, if you can, like I said, do something that has to do with French. It will speed up even your job at the end of your study, and also speed up your what you call the conversion of your stay to permanent residency. These are my few tips and insights into this news release by the Ontario government. And I believe in a nutshell this video has been insightful, and 100% clarity has been given to these issues, and I believe you have an insight into what you're going to do starting from right now. So if you found this video helpful and informative and exciting like I did, kindly help us click the subscription button below. Just 2 minutes, 2 seconds of your beautiful time. Click that subscription button below. If this is the first time you are coming across our video, please join our community. That will help us grow. Like this video, put in your comment. What do you think? Is it the best thing to do by this government to cushion the effect of the housing crisis that people are facing in Ontario? To them, is the best. For now, I think it's a better deal. Okay, thank you very kindly for being with me on this one. And as usual, I will see you in yet another one. Adios.